Hello, welcome to One on One with Jane. I'm your host, and today I have Reverend Rodney Berger. Michelle, welcome.
Thank you, Jane. Shabbat Shalom.
So, what actually got you into music?
Music? Mm-hmm. What kind of music?
Well, rock and roll.
You mean rock?
Yep. And roll.
Rock?
And roll.
It is rock and roll that I was into growing up. Heavy metal, hard rock. I was into deep metal, Deep Purple, Ozzy Osbourne, Judas Priest. Heavy metal, hard rock. And it was really, quite enjoyable in a lot of ways. My best friends growing up were all extremely talented musicians. Mm-hmm. And in my early 20s, I met my pastor, and so I gave up my entire life to serve the Lord Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. And at that time, I gave up everything. I gave up my parents, my girlfriend, my friends. I gave up drugs. I gave up music. I gave up my entire life to serve the Lord and become a Christian missionary to Brazil. So I was a Christian missionary to Brazil for about 13 years. And at the end of this 13 years, the pastor comes to me and he says, "Lonnie, I'd like you to play bass for the church in Brazil." So I got very excited. I felt the Lord was giving me my music back. After all that time, I didn't have anything to do with music for all those years. So I went out and I bought a bass, and I bought an amplifier, and I started playing and writing songs, writing lyrics, and writing music. And I didn't end up going back to Brazil to play bass in the church there. But what I found was that everything that I learned as a Christian missionary, I could incorporate into the music that I loved, which was rock.
And roll.
Rock.
And roll.
It is rock and roll. And everything that I loved about rock and roll that was good, it's still good. It's still good. You know what was bad was the lyrics and the mindset of the quote-unquote secular music. And it's just a lot of bad stuff. So what I took was all the deep insights about God and the love and the truth and put it into a more modern rock and roll type of music. This is my new CD. It's Lordsburg Messianic. And it's geared towards the Messianic community. So they'd be more apt to understand the mindset and the ideas within it. It's kind of a crossover, so the Christian community and the Jewish community may also appreciate it. There are also old Jewish folk songs and modern versions of the old Jewish folk songs as well. So it's very diverse.
So, did you sing with other people, or are you just solo?
No, I sing and I wrote all the lyrics, and I have professional musicians that helped me to produce it.
Okay.
So, and it is available at my website. The domain name is www.lordsburg.com. And it is rock.
And roll.
Rock.
And roll.
It is rock and roll. It's progressive messianic. Another word I like to use on other music I'm producing is gospel rock. And I like to call it progressive messianic. It's geared towards the messianic community. They'll understand, they'll grasp the concepts of the lyrics and the music. And I believe that they'll enjoy it once they get a hold of the CD to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for tuning into my show.
Thank you, Jane. Shabbat Shalom.
Thanks everyone for tuning in to One on One with Jane.